Hey Cinderella, so you're normally not used to seeing me start my videos out this way, but my face is baking, and if you have not watched our baking video, definitely check it out. I will place a link in the description box below, and there'll be a link right up above, right over here, so that you can click on the link and go watch the video. But today, and the reason I did all my base, I did my foundation, I did my concealer, color corrector, and I decided to bake my face is because I wanted to show you this new product that I just got for my birthday. It's the Nars Ignite palette. A really good girlfriend of mine gave it to me. Love you, boo. Mwah. I actually fell in love with all these colors that are here. They're so stunning, some of them. Let me just show them to you. And I wanted to show you guys how to create a makeup look with a palette of makeup. So usually these days, palettes, I'm having a hard time opening it. Why can I not open this? Oh my God, Nars, you gotta, Oh, whew. That took an arm workout right there. All right, so you can see this is the palette. It looks gorgeous. There's so many pretty colors. I love it because it has like more of the all the different pink tones that you can see down here. And there's like the neutral tones, and then on the other side, they're actually the pink tones. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to create a makeup look. There's a ton of like glittery colors here, but then there's also like a bunch of like matte colors too. Normally, like if I'm going out, I like to first do this and then do my eye makeup afterwards. But when I'm actually working on like a bride or someone that I'm maybe doing makeup for a special occasion, I like to first do their eyes, wipe everything off underneath, and then do the base and the face and all of that. But for myself, I like to do like this process. And in case you're wondering, what I set with today is the MERCIER translucent powder. I'm so excited because I got it in the mail from one of the brands. It is so smooth. It goes on so soft. My go-to usually has been like the Huda Beauty banana bread and the setting powders, but this one is really nice. The texture is amazing. So I decided to bake my face with it, and now I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my eye makeup. I get a lot of questions on eye makeup, so I'm gonna show you in this tutorial how to basically quickly do like from a daytime look into a nighttime look and just make it a little bit more smoky and a little bit darker. And then I will go ahead and, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll pop on some lashes. I'll do my eyeliner. I'm gonna do like a very natural smudgy brown eyeliner. That's like been my go-to as of lately. Yeah, let's get started. I like to start with my brow bone. Sometimes I also have a girl that works at my company at Cinderella Bridez. She loves to do eyebrows first, and she does like an absolutely amazing job with eyebrows. I'm gonna just start, like for me, this is like, I want you to think of this tutorial as something you can do like if you're going out to like dinner, okay? I don't wanna make it so like fancy and so hard. Basically, I'm gonna start with this color right here, just a nude skin tone color, and I'm gonna use this for my brow bones. The brow bone is right up here, and so you're just gonna place it. You can see it basically looks practically like my skin tone. And if I want something a little bit brighter, I might actually even take like that lighter, whiter color that's right here and pop it on, just a little touch of it, like a little bit of glitter right underneath my brow bone. I don't recommend you do that all the time, but if this is like for me, this like skin tone color is not that bright. So if I want to make it a little bit brighter, I'm gonna have to go in a little bit of the glitter if I'm only using this palette. So brow bone is done. I still am not loving the nude. I think for like brown girls, and especially if you're a little bit darker, this might pop up on you, but this kind of just washes my eyebrows out. It doesn't really look like anything. So what I am gonna do is I'm actually just gonna go ahead and take a little bit of my translucent powder, and I still have some in my little container here, the MERCIER powder, and I'm gonna go ahead and maybe put it up on the brow bone. That gives me a little bit more of a pop of like a brighter color. Here's a pro tip for beginners. You can take like a translucent powder like what I have here, the MERCIER, and you can do an entire wash on your eyelid. What I mean by a wash is that it's basically something very light that you're gonna wash your entire eyelid with, so that before you actually put on eyeshadow and colors, it'll kind of give you like a smooth base, and it'll be easier to blend. Because especially if you're going in with some of these darker colors right away and you make a mistake, like I could just imagine like something like this, if you make a mistake with it, it's gonna like not move, especially if you have like a eye primer on, which I already do. I use my Tarte Shape Tape as my eye base as well. So you can do a really easy wash, and that's what I'm gonna do now across the entire eyelid. And what that will just prevent is from making any mistakes. So if you're a beginner, I would definitely start out this way and just go ahead and wash your entire lid out with that translucent color. You can see, since it is translucent, it's not gonna really change the color of your eyeshadow, but it's gonna give you like a nice base to work on. It's almost like setting your eye makeup before you actually do anything else with it. So now that I did the eyes, I kind of like the way they look. I'm just gonna go in with like a smudgy eye pencil. I'm not looking to do anything perfect or too sharp. I'm using the Artistry Signature Long Wearing Pro Brown pencil, and I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly apply it. I'll do one eye first, and you could see the technique I'm using. Here's another pro tip. If you're starting with makeup, start with a pencil. It's just a lot easier. If you want a natural look, use brown, like a dark brown instead of like a black. You're basically gonna hold your eye and stretch it taut, so you have like a flat surface to work off of, and then you're gonna go to the base of your lash line and just carefully try to draw it on and make like a nice smooth line. And then you can take the back of this eyeliner pencil, which I absolutely love. This is like one of my favorite like go-to. You're gonna always, if you're looking for in my makeup bag, this is one of the things you're always gonna find in there. You guys don't know like how long it took me this morning to like set this entire set up. I was trying something new, and like with anything new, you know, it always takes time. And that's the same thing with starting makeup. Anything new, it always takes time, so just be patient with yourself. And I'm gonna close my eyes for this one. And I'm gonna go ahead and smudge that also. After I've done that, so this is like more of like a very pretty daytime type of look for this application. I'm also gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna take a flat shadow brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and dip into the color that I use for my crease color, that one right here. And instead of putting like eyeliner in my waterline, I'm gonna just buff the outside of my eyes with this crease color that I use. And you can already see it looks so, so pretty. It just kind of like, think of your eyes as like a picture, right? Like your eyeball, your eye, the white of your eye. Usually a picture stands out more when you put a frame around that picture. And that's the same thing with your eye makeup, is when you frame your eyes with your eyeliner in your waterline, on the top of your lid, maybe sometimes up in your tight lining, and then your mascara or your lashes, it's gonna make a huge difference. So that's kind of why you always don't want to forget the little bottom outside of your eye or your waterline. It's gonna make you look like a makeup pro if you just do this small step. All right, a little bit more on the other side. Now here, if I want to actually pull out even my eyeliner and make it look like it's a cat eye, I can just take this brush and just pull slightly out. And it's not like I'm doing anything extra, but you can already see that it looks so awesome. What I did from the bottom up, and I'm going to do that on the same thing on the other side. Now I am going to curl my eyelashes. I'm a big proponent of curling my eyelashes, especially before I put my mascara on, which I am gonna do today. And the reason why is because I feel like when you curl your eyelashes, it just opens up your eyes like even more than even mascara can do. Lashes are curled. Now I'm gonna take one of my favorites, the Artistry Studio Lash Boosting Mascara. Okay guys, so mascara is done. Now I'm gonna move on to these bad boys right here. I wanna just groom them, especially for like a natural everyday look. I'm gonna use the Tinted Brow Mascara. Oh, there's makeup on this, but I wanna show it to you. It's from NYX, so Tinted Brow Mascara. Wow, that looks awesome. All I did was brown mascara and it completely changed like the look of my eyebrow. I have a lot of mascara products in my kit, but I definitely recommend this. Is like definitely a game changer. Good stuff. Now I'm gonna remove all of this powder from underneath my eyes. Wow. Okay, so now you can see I completely took off the powder. My face is just completely set. Laura Mercier says it really well herself. Setting is essential. It's the key to make sure all the work that has been done on the face is not going to smudge or disappear and just stay in place. And that's Laura Mercier. So I really am loving her setting powder. I haven't used it before. I'm super glad I got the opportunity to try it through Macy's Style Crew, and the powder feels awesome. So it is very, very light. Next thing I'm gonna use is the Nars MOSAIC Glow Blush. I'm excited to try this. This is another gift from my girlfriend. Thank you, girl, for my birthday. Look how gorgeous this is, guys. This is so, so pretty. As you can see, there's like 3 tones in it. You have the lighter tone, like highlighting tone, you have the pink blush, and almost like a bronzer. So you can either use it, the way you use this, you can either mix it all together, or you can use the respective parts of the blush for the respective parts of the face, kind of like this. If I hold this up to my face, usually the top part of your cheekbone is where you put your highlighter. The center part, like your actual apples and your actual cheekbone, is where you put your blush. And then underneath your contour line is where you put a little bit of a darker shadow. So if you sweep it all together, I'm gonna use this blush brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and sweep this across just like this. That's one way to apply it. And I'm gonna start from the back of my cheek and go forward. Oh, that looks like a lot. I should not have done this. Don't do this at home. Start with less. I think I took too much, and I forgot to pat, 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 pat. If you get too much blush in one section, take clean powder brush. Take a clean powder brush, take whatever translucent setting powder you have, and fix it. See, this is a good thing this happened, because I can show you how to fix your mistakes at home too. So, and immediately you can see it's softened up. Okay, let's go ahead and try this again, Nars. Let's go ahead, I'm just gonna tap, tap, and I'm tapping, and the trick here is start from the back, like I did before, but with less product, and build the product. Now I'm gonna use the tip of my brush, and I'm gonna start with the highlights. I am gonna grab the top. I'm gonna use this tip right here. It's like you can see it. Now I'm gonna grab the tip of my brush again, and I'm gonna use this contour color. Last little bit, I'm gonna take this product, seriously is one of my favorite. It is the lip oil, Nars lip oil in Orgasm. It is so pretty. Look at this, guys. It gives the most natural, pretty glow to your lips, and it feels amazing. It's not sticky, it literally feels like luxury on your lips. I hope you enjoyed this daytime soft look with the Nars Ignite palette, which is here, and it's such a pretty palette. A little hard to open. Here we go again. Why is it so hard to open? Am I weak, or is it just hard to open? Okay, there we go. Whew. So my beautiful Nars Ignite palette, this is one look. We had the MERCIER translucent setting powder on. It's called Fire Clay Blush. This is our daytime look. So what we're gonna do really quick is, you ready for the nighttime look? Are you sure? You can use this, you can carry this around, and you can change from day to night just by using this palette. So grabbing a blending brush, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this dark color that's right here. You can already see I have a very like a light pink, neutral kind of base, like purplish pink. So now I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna add in this into the crease of my eye. So dip, and then remember what I told you, tap, tap. And you're gonna start right at the outer corner of your eye, and start lightly, okay? And you can bring it across and in a little bit further in if you want. And you can already see daytime, nighttime. There's my transition from my day to my night look. Whoa, do you like it? Let me know in the comments below. One more thing to amp up the nighttime effect of this look. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a black eyeliner. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear eyeliner. It's double wear because it lasts just a little bit longer than your traditional eyeliner. I'm gonna put this in my waterline, okay? You can easily, if you're putting eyeliner in your waterline, you can kind of place your finger underneath your eye, pull down a little bit, bring it in to the waterline. The other thing you can do is tightline, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and also place it in the upper part of my eye. What it'll do is, especially if you have bigger eyes, you won't see that nude, clear skin. It'll start to make your eyes pop even more. Can you kind of tell that from one side to the other? And I'm gonna do that here too, on the other side as well. Let's do the other side. Same thing. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. And now we can also add a darker lipstick. and that would make this like look be even more like of a nighttime look. The darker lipstick I'm gonna add is the Artistry Studio. It's a matte lip. It's a silky berry red matte lip, and you're gonna see as soon as I add this lip color on top, it's immediately gonna make my look even more dramatic. So let's go ahead and add it. So you can see as soon as you add like a darker lipstick on, your entire makeup look looks so much more dramatic and more like nighttime. So I hope you enjoyed me showing you how to use the Nars Ignite palette. Today I showed you how to do a daytime look and a nighttime look. I do love this palette, I have to say. Like I told you before, I'm gonna give you the pros and the cons, okay? So let's start with the cons and then we can end on a positive note. All right, so one of the cons is the packaging. Although it's a beautiful packaging, what I find is that it's very hard to open. No matter how many times I opened and closed this package, it was hard to open it each time. So that's like frustrating, especially for someone who is maybe, so Nars, if you're listening to this, if you're making a package, make sure you test that it's easy to open, but it doesn't fall open easily. I know that's definitely something that you guys can accomplish. And the reason why is someone who is like brand new to using makeup, they might struggle with opening this and it's gonna be a really hard time. The other thing is, if this is meant to be like a versatile palette where you can put like all colors, you know, you can create like a day to nighttime look, I would definitely recommend maybe one more lighter color for the brow bone area. I feel like this color is gonna blend into anybody's skin, so unless these are all blending colors, we have no color here to like highlight the brow bone area. And I don't like really using glitter on top of the eye. Okay, the other thing is, aside from that, I think those are just the two cons. Okay, so let's move on to the pros of this palette. Opening up this palette, I love the fact that there's a mirror in here. If you're on the go, it's really easy for you to have like a handheld mirror. It's nice and big, it's a long mirror. I love that it spans the entire size of this case, which is still very compact. If I hold it, it basically is like the size of my palm. So that's like another pro, that it's a pretty small palette. It has a mirror, so it makes it really easy for even travel or packing. I definitely want to take this on my next vacation. The other pro is that Nars did put matte colors, satin finish, and some glitters. And because I feel like the purpose of this palette is more of a nighttime, like glam type of palette, there's more glitter in here, which is fine. I really like that. And I'm going to show you the color payoff for some of these colors. So I want to actually just do a quick swatch for you guys, okay? And I'll do it right on my finger. I think that might be easy to do. So these are the last three colors, and if I actually swatch them on my arm, look how much color payoff there is, right? It's so pretty. These are the other glitters. Look at that color payoff, so gorgeous. So those are just the glitters. Let me go ahead and show you the satin finish too, and I'll do those right on top. Can you see the difference between the satin finish payoff, the satin, and more of the glitters? It's a little bit more of a chunkier eyeshadow. These are a little bit more like of a creamier type of texture. The mattes are also really great. These are the mattes. So there you have it. I'm like a rainbow now for you guys. So you guys got to see color payoff for the shadows. You got to see me actually applying them. And I love this palette for the price. I think it's like maybe $49 on the Nars website, but it's on sale right now for like $27. It's absolutely worth it. Definitely go pick up one of the Ignite palettes, and I'll see you Cinderellas later. Bye. Have a great day. Mwah.